Hey, what's going on, guys? Archer Mark here. I'm back with another video. It's been, I think, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days since my last video. And the past few videos that you've seen on my channel have been what I kind of like to refer to as just kind of backup videos. Like these sort of like story videos. And I had the review on the Luke Mighty Mug. Two of those videos were shot like months ago. I didn't have anything to review at the time, so I was like, those are ideas of things I had uh, for videos, and I shot those. But then I managed to every time I would go to put those up, I managed to get some new pickups. So I did reviews on those items instead. So those videos were shot like months ago, and I don't even remember most of what I even said on those videos. I didn't rewatch them since I shot them. So, but I finally got to where I didn't have anything else to put up, so I put those videos up. They're fine videos. I got a lot of response from the last two videos, which were more sort of vlog like type kind of stories that I was. They were kind of story videos, and I got a lot of responses from that. I had the old collecting video, and the old I did the video on like when do you upload your videos. And I got a lot of response from those, so I meant to do some more videos like that. So I've been thinking about so this is gonna be a little update and a small haul. So I was thinking. I have some ideas of some videos I may want to do over time. And one I was thinking, I was going through some comic books. I was looking for a comic book, and I was going through my various boxes and bins that I have of comic books. And it made me think maybe I might do the occasional comic book video, like not a review, but sort of pull sort of certain comics that I have and sort of spot video, kind of do like a spotlight on them, sort of certain issues that were big storylines or big moments in comics or whatever, or something like that. So I'm just kind of toying around with the idea of doing that. I might do that a little bit. Also, I've been thinking about ever since I got the Indiana Jones movies on Blu-ray. Now, I hadn't watched those movies in a while, and getting the Blu-ray set was kind of like an excuse to watch them again. And I was thinking back when Kingdom of the Crystal Skull came out, they did a toy line, like now, like with any big summer movie, you have the toy line. But they did those figures, and Hasbro also released figures based on the first three Indiana Jones movies. Um, Also, real quick, I just thought I would give Mr. Blowhole some camera time. He hasn't been on camera in a while. I don't feel like being on camera right now, so I don't. So that's why you're looking at this right now, just to give you guys something to look at. So anyway, so that got me thinking about the figures. Now I had like 9 or 10 of those figures, whatever I found at the time. I wasn't like going nuts trying to find them, but those were the only ones I found. But recently, I decided I want to try and buy some more of those, and I've been checking on like eBay and Amazon and Brian's Toys and places like that, and comparing prices. So I picked up a few more figures, and I think I'm going to do a video where kind of showcasing that little collection. And also, I thought I may do a video showing my vintage Indiana Jones figures and playsets, which I have some, and talk about that line a little bit, just as a little something different. I have some interesting thoughts on that. So, but you'll see that when I get the time to do that, and so hopefully that'll be coming up soon. I think that's it, except for a quick little haul. Now I got while back, somebody did a video, I don't remember who it was, where they bought figures off Hasbro.com, which I don't think I ever thought about going on Hasbro.com before, but I checked them out, and they have like decent prices because it's like going to the source for figures. So the figures are fairly cheap. They're basically like regular store prices. So the figures I bought 4 figures that weren't huge high on my list, but they're figures I wanted, but they weren't nuts. I didn't want to go nuts trying to find them again. And I got all these figures for $9.99. Now, I'll just show you them real quick and just why I bought them. First, I got this figure, which is the Captain Rex with the Phase 2 armor. Now, I know I've seen plenty of reviews on this guy, and I know the articulation on this guy is like crap. But, I mean, the helmet looks really awesome, and, the paint apps look great, and he looks good. The articulation is crap, though. But I figured the only reason I got this was a figure I would have passed on. But a little while back, they did the Commander Cody with the Phase 2 armor. And since I have that, and then one of my more recent reviews a little while back was the 104th Wolf Pack Battalion, gift set, which included the Commander Wolf. So since I have Cody with the Phase 2 armor and the Wolf with the Phase 2 armor, I figured, okay, Captain Rex is my favorite clone, so I might as well have that figure, just to have the Phase 2 armor, even though knowing going in that the articulation is crap. In fact, I'm not even going to bother reviewing this figure because it's not worth reviewing. If you want to see a review on this figure, search YouTube. I'm sure you can find a review. I don't want to bother wasting my time and yours on another Captain Rex review because it's just, it's my opinion's not worth it. Then from the sort of like Lost Wave line, they did the vintage collection packaging as well, is the Clone Lieutenant, the Clone Trooper Lieutenant, which I have one of these I managed to pick up, and I thought if I could find another one at a cheap, decent price, I love the card back on this, and this one, the card back is really, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a big kind of crease, but so the other Clone Trooper Lieutenant, the card is much better, and I never opened that. So since I managed to pick this up, $9.99, like I said, there you can see big giant bend. So this will get opened up, and I'll do a review on this, and you'll see the other. I'll get the other carded Clone Trooper Lieutenant, and so you can see the card back and the figure in the packaging and loose when I get to that review. So that's that. Also, here's the Anakin Skywalker, the Clone Wars realistic version of Anakin Skywalker, which again, I really love the card back, the image on the card back on this. And again, I got it for a good price. The other one I got previously on Amazon, which was like $10.50, something like that. So I got that on a good price as well. So I'll do a review on this. Again, since I got in the last wave of the vintage collection, there was the Ahsoka and the Obi-Wan, and I've done reviews on those figures. If you want to go back, search my channel. So I figured, well, let me try and get another Anakin, and I'll do a review on this guy. Even though I've kind of expressed my feelings on this figure on other people's reviews, but I'll do my own review since I have it and I can open this up. It would be nice to have the three of them together. So that's that. And the fourth figure is I got the Vintage Collection Logray figure, which a little while back I did a little Endor scene. I didn't do a video of it. It's kind of this little setup in my shed. I have this like shelving unit in my shed because it's really the only place I could put something like that. And I decided, I cleared some space, and I basically did a little display, and I took some pictures. And on Filmmaker Mike's Facebook page, people are always posting pictures and whatnot. And I took a couple of pictures and I put them on his Facebook page. I uploaded them there. So if you want to check out those pictures, go on there. You'll have to scroll. This was a while back, so if you want to try and find those pictures, and I just basically had Ewoks and Rebel troops, and I used the new Scout Walker that got released, and I had all the Ewoks. Were all the sort of newer versions of the Ewoks, except for the Logray was the old Power of the Force 2, and I put him in there. I wanted to have as many Ewoks as I could, and he just kind of stood out. It just wasn't, and it just looked weird. And I was like, this just doesn't look right with the newer figures. It just looks bad. So I thought, okay, again, if I can find, I probably should get the Vintage Collection Logray. So if I could find him at a decent price, I'll try and pick him up. I didn't want to go nuts for him. So might as well add him, have all the other Ewoks. Might as well have the Logray as well. So that's the small little haul on Hasbro. Check out Hasbro. As much as the distribution has been kind of bad with figures, and we've been complaining about articulation and all that, and rightly so. But go on the Hasbro website. You may find some stuff. They don't have super rare stuff, but there's some decent figures in there. Some decent figures, and again, you're kind of going right to the source. You're paying like retail price. $9.99 is unless the figure's on sale. $8.99, $9.99 is about average for a figure. So I would say that's definitely worth the money. 3 very good figures and 1 not so good, but he looks good. Which is something. So yeah, I'll hopefully as soon as I can, there'll be reviews on these 3. Rex, I'm not going to bother, like I said, and that's it. That's my little update haul, and so yeah, just keep out, look for some interesting stuff coming over the next few weeks, hopefully. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. And until my next vid, I'll say, hey, comment, rate, subscribe as usual, all that stuff. And may the force be with you.